In this video, I'm going to explain some of the terms of arithmetic sequence, and this is lesson 5. It's going to be for us, and we are going to use this formula for the sum of n terms of arithmetic sequence, which means, let's say, a1 plus a2 plus till an is going to be equal to Sn for us, and the formula is a1 plus an over 2 times n it's going to be, and here we have there are n terms also. We need to know that one. Okay, let's start with the first question. A1 is equal to 2, A6 is equal to 17, then find S6. S6, ladies and gentlemen, by the formula, let me write the formula, then, or it's already written here, A1 plus A6 first term and the last term over 2 times, and it's going to be, and here we have to be careful about that one. This is the sixth term and this is the first term, that's why there are 6 terms there, and n is going to be equal to 6 here, and S6 is equal to 2 plus 17 over 2 times 6. It's going to be 6 and 2. If you simplify, this is going to be 3, and S6 is equal to 19 times 3. It's going to be, and S6 is equal to 57 is going to be. Okay, let's continue with the questions. Given arithmetic sequence with a1 is equal to minus 14, d is equal to 5, find S27. So for the S27, I need a1 and a27 over 2. This is going to give us the formula times 27. There are 27 terms here. I need a27. Then I'm going to find a27. What is a27? First I need to find this one. Okay, I'm going to keep this one right here, and I'm going to find what is a27. A27 is equal to a1 plus 26 times d. It's going to be a27 is equal to minus 14 plus 26 times 5 is going to be, then a27 is equal to minus 14 plus here 6 times 5, it's going to be equal to 130 it's going to be, and a27 is going to be equal to 130 minus 14 is going to be 116. Yes, 116 is going to be. Okay, then S27 is equal to here a1 is equal to minus 14 plus 130. It's going to be the 116 is the a27, and over 2 it's going to be times 27 is going to be, and as you know, S27 is equal to minus 14 plus 116 is going to be 102 over 2 times 27 is going to be, and when you simplify here this part, it's going to be equal to 51, and S27 is going to be equal to 51 times 27 is going to be, and 51 times 27 is going to be 1377. A1 it is given, A11 it is given, and you need to find A15, because S15 is equal to A1 plus A15 over 2 times 15 is going to be, but you know A11, and from the previous questions, A1 is equal to A11 is equal to A1 plus 10 times D it's going to be, and minus 14 is equal to A1, which is equal to 56, plus 10 times D is going to be, and minus 10D is equal to 56 plus 14, minus 10D is equal to 56 plus 14, it's going to be 70. 70D is equal to 70 over minus 10, which is equal to minus 7. Then I'm going to find here A15 is equal to A1 plus, which is 56, plus 14 times D. A15 is equal to 56 plus 14 times minus 7 is going to be, and A15 is equal to 56 minus is going to be 14 times 7 minus 98, and A15 is equal to, A15 is going to be equal to 40 minus 42, it's going to be, okay. Then is here, this is the third part now. S15 is equal to minus A1 is equal to 56, and A15 is equal to plus minus 42 over 2 times 15, it's going to be 56 minus 42 over 2 times 15, and that's going to be equal to 56 minus 42, it's going to be equal to 14 times 15 is going to be, and here it's going to be equal to S15 is going to be equal to, is going to be 210. Okay, the next one. Now here we have the sequence. This is the first term, this is the nth term, we don't know which term it is, and the sum is equal to 216. So find how many terms there are in the sequence. So we are going to find the number of n here actually, and the Sn formula, this is also Sn is going to be, Sn is equal to A1 plus An over 2 times n is going to be, so 616 is equal to, A1 is equal to minus 5 plus A2 is equal to, An is equal to, 49, and over 2 times n, we don't know actually n value, and 616 is equal to minus 5 plus 49, minus 5 plus 49 is equal to 44, 44 over 2 times n, 616 is going to be equal to 22 times n, and 616 over 22 is equal to n is going to be, if you simplify by 2, this is going to be 308, and here over 11 is going to be, and the answer is going to be equal to, answer is going to be equal to, n is equal to 28, it's going to be, n is going to be equal to 28. Okay. We are going to continue with the question. A1 is equal to -7, S15 is equal to -90. Find the D. So Sn is equal to A1 plus An over 2 times n. We know this one. S15 is going to be equal to A1 plus A15 over 2 times 15 is going to be. Here the important part, we are going to find the D, and we need 15 because we know A1 only, A15 we don't know the value of it. And if we find the A15 value, we are going to find the A1 D, because A15 is equal to A1 plus 14, D is going to be, because A15 is equal to A1 plus 14, D is going to be. That's why A15 is important for us. Okay, S15 is equal to, which is 90, sorry to write that one, minus 90 is equal to A1 plus 14D over 2 times 15 it's going to be, and minus 90 is equal to 2A1 plus 14 is equal to 14D over 2 times 15 is going to be. As I said, these two both divisible by 2, so I can get minus 90 is equal to 2 times A1 plus 7D over 2. It can be times 15, and you may simplify this too. So here also I can get this one, minus 90 over 15 is equal to A1 plus 7D. I can find also this one, and we know that minus 90 over 15 is equal to 6. So this expression is going to be equal to 6 here. Minus 90 over 15 is equal to, we know that it's equal to minus 6. So minus 6 is equal to minus 7 plus 7D, and minus 6 plus 7 is equal to 7D. 1 is equal to 7D. D is equal to 1 over 7 is going to be. We are going to solve this question. This is the last question, and we have consecutive integers. The first term is 3, the sum is 52. So 3, it's going to start with 3, then 4, then we don't know how many terms there are, because actually they are asking that one, and it's going to end with one number. Let's say this is going to be A1, and this is AN, and this is A1, 3 is A1, and the result it's going to be equal to Sn, which is equal to also 52. Okay, then the common difference between them, consecutive integers, that's why D is equal to 1, it's going to be A1 is equal to 3, Sn is equal to 52, and they're asking how many integers there are, so n is equal to question mark. Let me write the formula. Sn is equal to A1 plus An over 2 times n, which is equal to Sn is equal to A1 plus n minus 1 times D. It's going to be, because for finding n I need to find A1 and An, and n here I don't know An and n, so I'm going to try to simplify An to write in terms of A1. That's why this method is going to be more easier for me to find the n. Okay, then it's going to be over 2 a1 plus an. This is an over 2 times n. Then Sn is equal to 52. 52 is equal to 2a1 plus n minus 1 times d. This is common difference, that's why it's equal to 1 over 2. It's going to be equal to n. And this is going to be equal to 52 is equal to 2 times 3 plus n minus 1 over 2 times n is going to be, so 104 is equal to 6 plus n minus 1 times n is going to be, and these two I sent to other side and multiply by 52. That's why it becomes 104. 104 is equal to 6 minus 1 is equal to 5, n plus 5 times n it's going to be. And here there are two methods. We can use by factorization method, or we can n squared minus 5n plus 5n. We can use this method, or these are integers per se. N is representing one natural number. That's why we can find the natural factors of 104. And 104 we know that it's equal to 52 times 2, which is equal to 26 times 4. And at the same time it is 13 times 8. And the difference between them is going to be here, as you see, 104 is equal to 13, which is n plus 5 times n is going to be, n is equal to 8, can be 8 times 13 is 104. We can find like this, or you can do this one, n square plus 5n minus 104 is equal to 0, and n minus 104, if you simplify, it's going to be equal to plus 13 and minus 8. So n is equal to minus 13, which is not possible because n is a natural number, or n is equal to 8. It's going to be 13 times 8 is equal to 104, and minus the sum is equal to plus 5 is going to be, so n is equal to 8. You can find by factorization or this method.